Hello, this is Steve with ExploreATL Tours. I'm going to do another video here on how to um, use these interactive maps that I've created. I've been posting a lot of those on the website, on the ExploreATL website. So I'm going to show you another map, and I'm also going to show you how to share these maps and also how to embed these maps on a website if you have a website. So I'm on the exploreatl.com website. These maps, you will find them on a page called Tour Maps. And it's if you go up to the top nav bar right up here, navigation bar, go to Explore, scroll down to Tour Maps. And if you click on that Tour Maps, you will see this page. It says Interactive Maps at the top. And then if you scroll down, you will see a description of what these maps are all about, which I covered on the last video. And then if you keep scrolling down, you'll see these maps listed. And I'm adding maps. I've got a couple hundred of them, and there's probably, I don't know, 50 or 75 on this page. I'm not going to put them all up here, but some of them are redundant. But I have been doing tours for about 5 years now in Atlanta, a little over 5 years. I've done 300 plus tours. I have designed maps like this for most of them, and that's what you see here. So you see the bike tours, the driving tours, the informational tours. There's a lot of walking tours. Most of what I've done over the last 5 years is walking tours, a lot of Beltline related stuff that we did several years ago. All these maps are here from those tours and from those hikes that we did. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to another map. I'm under the informational maps section. And if you go down, you see there's one. We looked at the Proctor Creek map on the last video. I'm going to show you the one called the West Side Trail Exploration Map. So if you click on that, you will see a page that looks like this. And this is what the map looks like when you open it in a browser. In this case, it's a Chrome, Google Chrome browser. And this is the map over here, and then you have the legend on the left. These, by the way, you can collapse the legend. You hit the little 3 dots there. You go there, you can hit collapse legend, and it goes away. And then to bring it back up, just click over here on map legend, and there it is. So as I mentioned on the last video, one of the first things you want to do is zoom in so you can see the detail that's on the map. Just use the zoom controls over here, and you can zoom in pretty much as, right down to the building level if you want. And the other thing you can do, if you scroll to the very bottom of the legend over on the left side over here, you notice at the bottom you have the ability to change the map over to the Google Earth view, or what they call satellite view, and that shows you the trees and the buildings and everything else. It's a little harder to see the routes on there, but it is kind of interesting to see, especially if you zoom back out, you can really see the juxtaposition of where things are. This is the Metropolitan, that huge development that I've talked about for a couple of years. It's over by the West End Station. You can see how big it is right there. You can see Warehouse Row here. This is the Lee and White development running right through here. You can see Murphy Avenue. This is Murphy Crossing right here. So it's really interesting to see. That's the old Annie Casey Foundation, Pittsburgh Yards. Down over here, there's I-75, I-85. But again, to see the actual trails, you're going to want to get back over here to what's called the street view. And but anyway, play with the zoom in and the zoom out. And then the next most important thing about these maps is the legend itself. And if you notice, if you scroll down through the legend, you will see lots of checkboxes. Okay, these are called layers or filters in the map app, right? And so you want to spend some time, because I've spent lots and lots of hours creating these maps, and there's a lot of information that I think you're going to find helpful. So if you uncheck the box, notice I've got the Beltline corridor on most of these maps, so you can see kind of where the Beltline is in relation to the different things we're going to be looking at in the tours. But if you uncheck that, it just goes away. So let's leave the Beltline corridor up on the map, and then look at the different filters. So there's trails and access points. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's the West Side Trail. This entire map is really about the West Side Trail. That's why it's called the West Side Trail Exploration Map. And what I've done here, if you look over on the left there, See where it says 29 more right there where my mouse is pointed to? If you click on there, what I did was I actually added an icon where all of the access points were on the West Side Trail. There's a lot of them, as you can see. And if you click on one of the icons, you will see I actually added a photo that I took of what the access point looks like. So, you know, you want to click on these icons, and that's where you're going to start uncovering all kinds of interesting and helpful information, right? There's information. That's the West End Trailhead. The West End Trail, as you probably know, is an older trail that runs parallel on White Street with the West Side Trail. So again, play with that. So that's the access points. Let's see what else. The other thing that's probably most helpful about this this particular map are these videos. So I've got a virtual tour. If you go scroll down here, it says videos virtual tour. Look at all, let's go back up and turn off the access points, okay? If you want to take a virtual tour of the West Side Trail, for whatever reason you can't get out there and you're just interested to see what it looks like, you click on, let's take a look at this one right here. This is, I think this is Aileen right here. Yeah, so I've got a video of each of these locations, and it opens up. This is a YouTube video. All these videos are on YouTube. You click you click on the play button, and it plays you a video, and you can see what's there. So it's very interesting. Lots of information on these maps, and I encourage you to spend some time. So every one of those video icons has a video attached to it. Let's say you want to know how to get to the West Side Trail from different places, right? Here's getting to the West Side Trail from the West End Station. And I've created the route map that shows how to do that. Getting to the West Side Trail from the Oakland City Transit Station, that's to the south. So that one comes up and it takes you over to the West Side Trail where Lee Street goes over it. Maybe you want to get there from the Ashby Station, okay? There's how to do that. And that's up north. So if you know the West Side Trail, it runs from Adair Park in the south up to Washington Park in the north, and the Ashby Station is just a few blocks east of the trail in the neighborhood of Washington Park. It's over near Clark Atlanta University. So there's we'll turn those off. So one of the things you want to do is use the check boxes to turn things on and off, and don't have too many things on the map at any given time, and you'll find that it's a lot more readable. So let's see what Monday Night Brewing Garage is there. I've got pictures and videos of that, how to get there, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so that's how to use the map. All right, real quick, I want to show you how to share these maps a lot of different ways. But if you go back over to the legend here, you'll see the share button. Click on share, and you'll see for yourself right there. So you want to share it on Facebook. This is something you probably do a lot. Just click on the share via Facebook. It opens up the familiar window. And there you have the map already there. You can say something, hey, check out this map, whatever. And then you probably know you can put that on your newsfeed or your story. And then if you have a Facebook page, if you look at this little drop down up here, you have a couple of choices here. You can share it to a friend's timeline. You can share it to a group that you belong to. You can share it to an event that you've created in Facebook. Or if you have a page that you manage, you can create it to a page. Like, go up here. I actually have a couple different pages here, but let's see, Explore Atlanta. That would post it to the Explore Atlanta Facebook page. Okay, so that's how you do that. And let's see, one last thing. Tell you what, I'm going to show how to embed. You can embed these maps on a website, but I'm going to do a different video so that this one doesn't get too long. Anyway, hope you find these maps helpful. Please spend some time with them. There's a lot of information in these maps, and I hope you find them helpful. Hope you can get out and explore Atlanta soon. And this is Steve with Explore Atlanta Tours. Thanks.